Welcome to the SU-100M1 review, a tank which can do a lot more than just ramming. If you want to know what, stay tuned. Hi everyone, this is Sandoor, and today I'll bring to you the review of the SU-100M1, which is the second tier 7 tank destroyer from the Soviet line next to the SU-152. The SU-100M1 is a mobile, fast-firing tank with a pretty good gun. I'm nearly to the end of the grind and I'm at 66% win rate. I would say it's a good tank. It's certainly not OP for its tier. But it's got the T-54 gun essentially, which is pretty good. Gun depression though is an issue with this tank. So let's straight away start with the garage review, and then we'll go into a little bit of a deep dive with some games, showing you how I think you should play this tank, and finally ending with a mastery game. So if I take a look in the garage, starting off with the modules you have in this tank, I would say the second gun is okay. That's probably what you want to start with. If you've grind the medium line, you will have the I think you will have the second gun. I'm not sure. I might have bought it with some free XP, but my suggestion is you start with that gun. It's a good gun, 280 alpha and 8 rounds per minute. There's a Raisiny game that I had with this gun, which I'll put to you in the link here. So it's a pretty good gun, but what you're after is the top gun, of course, and that's my suggestion is you'll take the top gun first. You'll probably have the engine if you've grinded some of the mediums, it's the 54 engine, and then you get the tracks. If you take the top gun, I would certainly research it as the first module, but wouldn't use any free XP. You get a 7.69 rounds per minute gun with 310 alpha. And excellent heat penetration, which you don't need many times because the pen 219 on the AP is pretty good. Essentially it's a the T-54 gun. It's got a DPM of 2400 per minute, but if you take a rammer, that's 2600 without ration. So I would say the gun is good. It is not the best alpha gun in the world, but if you can get shots on targets, you can really DPM the hell out of them. So that's a very strong point of this gun, but it does not have any gun depression. With any gun depression, I mean no gun depression at all. It's basically lying flat on the, let me show you, flat on the side of the tank. So it means you cannot fire down. The gun elevation is pretty good in this tank, so you can set yourselves up on ridges on the back of larger maps like that rail. But gun depression, don't count on any of it. If you look at the armor profile of the tank, it's basically not good. Don't get hit. It's got 90mm of armor on the front, it's got 75mm of armors on the side, there it is, and 45mm on the rear with 970 hit points. It's not an HE magnet, but that's all, so you're not an HE magnet like the Emil. But other than that, you would count on anybody penetrating you. Even tier 6 mediums can penetrate you frontally, and the armor on the tank is a little bit sloped on the front plate, as you can see here. But next to your gun there are major weak spots. Also the sort of angled sides make it, well, almost anybody can pen you from anywhere. So basically don't get shot. Lastly, let's have a look at the mobility. And that's one of the stronger points of this tank, and it sort of defines how you play it. It's got a 600 brake horsepower engine for 32 tons, so that's nearly 20 tons, 20 hit point per ton. A speed limit of 50 kilometers an hour and traverse of 34 degrees, which is excellent. And that means with the mobility, you can either run with the mediums, or what I mostly do is start, find a good sniping spot, but then relocate and be more aggressive towards the end of the game. So this is basically how I think you should play this tank. So let's look at some gameplay, and then we'll show you what I mean with this. So here we are on vineyards. On vineyards, I really like to start at this spot here with the bush. Try to see if we can find some cheap shots. And as you can see, my right flank for my team is heavily pressured by two T-43s. I'm now spotted. I keep missing shots at the beginning of this battle. Yeah, the gun is accurate enough. This is just poor play from me. By the way, I run this tank with a gun rammer. Give you this 10% extra DPM, which you need. I do run it with binocs. The gun arc isn't too good at this tank, so it means you break your binocs quite easily. But I think it gives such an advantage for a sniping tank that I want to use it. And you'll see in the mastery game later on how useful it is. And I also use a camo net well for the same reason. So I've relocated on this map because I saw that my right flank was pushed by the T-43s. And you can see how quickly it came to this new location over here. And there's an RU-251 over here and an IS. And I'm just putting pressure on these guys, also because I'm being shot from behind. But you can see here, the RU pushes out and then is taking out my teammate. The IS rushes me, I see him coming, misses my shot. Get around, look at the mobility. Yes, here we are again. Get a lucky bounce here on my gun mantlet. Missed the shot, gun depression. Some skill round. And I finish him off. Alright. There we go. Back off a little bit. And you can also already see my teammate is fighting with these two T-43s. So let's see if we can find some shots. Here we go. Aim time's pretty quick. And let's put the DPM to work. There we go. One down. The low is then taken down by the other one, but keep getting shots in. It's 2 versus 1. And I have a lot of free shots. T-43 pushes up cleverly behind the rock. Oh, get a shot? No. Get a shot there? No. Can you get a shot there? No. What the hell? Stop driving out of my shot. Waiting. Bang. One in the turret. So he's now one shot. He decides to relocate. Here we go again. Push around. SP1C bounces the shot. And I get the kill. So this is a typical game, 2.4k damage, pretty good. So this is another one example. It's an excellent tank to work with mobile medium tank, like we see here my platoon mate in the Comet. And he pushes up, so I decide to relocate. And let's see how quickly we can take these mediums down. One shot in. 2 shots in. And of course, if you play together with a Comet with high DPM as well, I mean that's pretty good. Make a small mistake here, turn too early, but then we're pushing this guy. Look at this, 80% health. How quickly he's going down. Lucky ammo rack. There's the SP1C. Same story. Very aggressive here. Just bullying other tanks basically. Leave it to my platoon mate to push a little bit harder because I'm a bit lower on H point. But he drives in front of my shot. And bang. He's a gunner. So we push through. And we find another tank to shoot at. Maybe at the other side. Oh, what's there? Another easy shot. Just farming the damage. Look at the DPM. How quickly this guy is gone. Alright, that was a very aggressive play. You can see every hit I took was going through my armor. Alright, so that's a little bit about the mobility. Let's have a look at one full game here, which is a pretty high damage match. Where you can see how it works as a sniper. Now I've put the beginning of this game a little bit on fast forward because it takes a while. Before the tanks show up. There's only one being spotted. There we are. Can I get some shots? Still waiting. There we go. And the reload's so nice on this tank. Bang. There's one again. I don't think he aimed for me. He aimed for my tank in front of me. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, I bounced him anyway. KV-1S. Easy pen. Just keeping these guys in front of me, stealing all the damage basically of my team. Hit him again, he's almost down. Just driving out of my shot. Teammate pushes up on him. So it looks like the shots are drying up a little bit. Already getting restless. Nope, there's a Jack Panzer. One shot in. Just missed that one, but there's another shot available on the SP1C. No, just right side of it. Okay, that's still very tight. 1-1. Lucky bounce from the KV-1S on the gun mantlet. Take a blind shot on him. Misses. We're 2-1 up. 3. Nice shot over there. This is just farming damage. This is just easy. So now the shots have dried up. Only 3 tanks in the game and my teammates on low health, so I decide to push up. Here we go. More shots on this KV-1S now. Alright, here we go. Watch the T-29, he's full health. First take out this guy, KV-3, and here we go on the T-29, still full health. That's one shot in. That's, there we go in the turret, yep, 2 shots in. Another one in the turret. No, it's not needed. Engine deck, 3 shots. I mean, this DPM is very good. Finally he notices me. 4 shots on the T-29 and it's the end of the game. So that's an easy 3k damage. Partly sniping, quickly relocate, and then play with the team. So the last game I want to show you combines all of this into a mastery game. It's a tier 8 battle. So we're bottom tier here. And again, on vineyards, I like to go to these bushes because they give you the ability to snipe, they give you extra camo, but they also give you lots of opportunity spots. And especially since I have binocs on this tank, just let the binocs kick in. Here we go. First one spotted. No shots though. Just be patient. It's only 2 tanks spotted. There we go. Another one. Can I shoot him? Nope. Wait a minute. What's there in the city? There's a J Panther as well. Alright, here we go. Tracked him. Just waiting for those shot guys. There's no need to push in the beginning when not all tanks are spotted. You might get yourself into big trouble. Trying to draw attention from the team on this guy. Because I really want him to go. I can see on the left my team starting to push up. Track shot. Aiming for those tracks. I'll do it again. Only damage his tracks, so yeah, he's getting out of my shots. Can I get another shot on him? Oh, he's driving out. That's nice. That's another one. Oh, kill shot available. Yep. Take the kill shot on the Super Purging and my team takes out the J Panther. So that's 2 very important guns. And then I can see that the other tanks are pushing up on me on my back. And I don't want to get spotted in this space because it's a very compromising position if they're behind you. And I know they can drive up here without getting spotted. So I decide to go to the other side of the map and see if I can find a nice spot here. And then it's just waiting a little bit, see if my binocs pick something up. Patience. Oh, look at the gun depression. I can only shoot the roof of the houses. Push down. Not an easy shot here. Missed the track shot. Expect to get spotted, so pull back. Hey, I'm not spotted. That's very interesting. So I can apparently stand on this position without being spotted. So binocs. Okay. There we are. Now, easy shots available. They can't see me. They cannot shoot back. My team's shooting as well, so you can see a lot of assistance damage here for me. And I'm gonna get the kill shot. And then get a little bit cocky here. But that's what you do if you think you are hammering the reds. I love my binocs, it's a hard word to type. Yep. And since they're all in town and it's only 3 tanks, I can see my team's pushing up. So I'm pushing up as well with a little bit wider angle and don't want to be front line without this armor against these big tier 8 heavies. So take a little bit of a distance, see if there's any shots available if I get around the corner here. There's the tiger. Yep, hey, he's looking my way. No, he's not. Don't know what that was, but a glitch in the server. And gonna shoot him. Yep, it's another kill. Pull back. Wait for my team to catch up with them, because I don't want to fight the IS-6 by myself. Is there a shot available? Maybe I can track him. Nope, missed a shot. He's looking my way, so I'll pull back, get a lucky bounce on my gun mantlet. And now see my team is pushed up, so I'm pushing up as well. Oh, I'm stuck. Can I get a shot in? Maybe AP. Yep. Penetrating it on the Emil. Oh, I want to get the kill shot on the IS. Want to get the kill shot on the IS. Pull out the corner and bang. 4 kills in a tier 8 battle. Lots of spotting damage, lots of tracking damage. So let us see. There's the Golden M. 2.7k. Makes decent credits as well. Yeah, pretty good game for tier 7 in tier 8 battle. Good carry. You can see 1500 assistance damage. So if you like this game or this video, please press like below. And if you are new to the channel and you like to see more of this content, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.